Hello and welcome to this review of very Old Barton 86 proof Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. It says crafted. Yes, it's crafted. It's produced. I bought this 4 years ago in Pascagoula, Mississippi. Don't remember the name of the store, but if you want to find it, it might still be, they might still carry it, and I can give you the name of the store. I can look it up. I kind of remember the general location. It was in a strip mall. And it was a nice liquor store, and I saw this, and they had the big bottles, the big handle glass bottles. They were cheaper per ounce, but I said, nah, I don't need that much of this stuff to work with. I'm just gonna get the $7.50. So even this, it was like $12.99. I think that was the price. This is a bourbon that's been on the market since 1964. It comes in different formats. There's the 80 proof, 86 proof, 90 proof, 100 proof, bottled and bond. And there may be some specialties, like single barrel or barrel proof. Knowing the company, the owner is Sazerac, so they tend to put out stuff like that they may not list on their websites. But there is a listing on the greatbourbons.com website. There's no age statement on this. Years ago, 2017, when I was in Kentucky on a road trip, I bought the 80 proof very Old Barton, and it was just a I think it was a 375 milliliter bottle, and it was nice. It was basic bourbon, but basic bourbon is good. It wasn't amazing or anything, but I enjoyed it. And then I was thinking, man, I should have bought the full-size bottle. So when I saw the 86, I wanted to get it. Now when I was in Mississippi, yes, I did see the 90 proof and I did see the 100 proof, but I can't buy everything, so I said I'll go to the next level. Now maybe next time, one day, I'll buy the 90 proof. Okay, BOB. So it's common in Kentucky. It is in Mississippi, as evidenced by me buying it. But no, I have never seen it in Louisiana. I've never seen Barton blended whiskey, very Old Barton of any type that I just described, and but we do get the Barton 1792 now. We do get that Barton 1792 brands, different ones, from time to time. And, oftentimes we get that. Okay, it says bottled by Barton Distilling Company, Frankfort, Kentucky. Okay, Frankfort, Kentucky is not Barton Distilling. Frankfort, Kentucky is Buffalo Trace. Barton 1792 is in Bardstown, Kentucky. So I don't know what's going on, but I think the answer is probably that they don't have a bottling plant in Bardstown, and they ship it to Frankfort up the highway to have it bottled at that huge facility there. That's just a guess, but it does say Frankfort, Kentucky with an asterisk past that, and that's probably to let them know, yeah, it's bottled there, but it's from Barton Distillery. But whatever the case, we know it's from Kentucky, and it's straight bourbon, no coloring, no flavoring added. So whatever color you see, whatever air conditioner running, it's a hot day, whatever flavor descriptor I bring up is from natural grain, not added flavoring. Okay, put it in this little, that's not a whiskey glass, this is a cognac glass, but this is fine. It's a very tiny glass, but I bought this at ABC Fine Wine Spirits in St. Petersburg, Florida, on United States Highway 192, 4th Street. Okay, I broke one of the glasses, unfortunately. I'll be washing them in the sink and they slip out my hand and they shatter. Okay, so the appearance is copper. Very clear copper. Or amber. Oh, it's hot. I should not have sat here. Sun is there. Okay, this won't be a long video. Okay. midday, you know. Louisiana. Humidity is like you're in a shower. Okay. Yeah, vanilla, oak, corn, sweet corn, kettle corn. You know, all your typical, I think Barton sort of has a house style yeast strain that gives it this. Barton was bought by Sazerac in 2009, okay? They've been around a long time, but they are under the umbrella of Sazerac. Okay, but enough of that taste. Oh, but real quick, Sazerac owns Barton in Bardstown, Kentucky, Glenmore in Owensboro, Kentucky, and Buffalo Trace Distillery in Frankfort, Kentucky. And a bunch of other stuff, but those are the ones in Kentucky that I'm aware of. Okay, beautiful aroma. Oh, I could just sit here and smell it, but in this heat, I won't be doing that. Flavor. Yep. There must be a common yeast strain that they use because the Barton blended, which is very inexpensive, the 80 proof, now this one, and then those Barton 1792s that I've tried at my friend David's house, they all have this common flavor. It's like doesn't say sour mash though, but it's like definitely like a bread crust. It's like bread, like some kind of white bread that you can get, like almost like sourly honey topped, like there's a honey component. Honey, vanilla, medium bodied, charred oak. Get the charcoal, mostly dry finish. Now you see, like with Scotch, you get the smokiness from some Scotch whiskey. Some have none of that. Some are just honey, like, but the Islay ones from the island of Islay, they'll be very smoky and peaty. They burn the peat. You let it smolder, and here you don't get that, but you get the charcoal, charred oak. So it's not totally unrelated to that kind of sensation you see. Now some people love it, like me, and then some people hate that sensation. It's like, why would you want to taste something that's like charcoal, you know? And it's the same thing with like smoked meat, you know, like, oh man, I got this, put it in a smoker, and people say, oh no, I can't stand smoked meat. And other people can be running towards it, you know. Some people love a smoked turkey for Thanksgiving Day. I do, but some people, let's say, be saying like, oh no, put it in the oven, bake it, or fry it in the deep fry. Well, I like all three varieties, but maybe I'm not particular. Tell you what, this is nice. Is it as good as the Great Bourbons? I don't know, I guess so. It's on a website called Great Bourbons. That's the name of the website. That's Sazerac's website for these products, greatbourbons.com. They say they're all great. And I think Barton and Buffalo Trace, they do a great job. Now people run after the real expensive ones, the Taylor and Hancock and Stag, and the regular Stag, and then there's the one with the initials Stag, and pay a lot of money. And I'm not saying those aren't great. I haven't had them, so I can't say they are great, but I would assume they are. But I did have a few of the Van Winkles. I tried a couple samples. They were wonderful. But I think even the lower end, they make a lot of low end. They don't tout it. People won't line up outside the store at 5:30 in the morning to get it, but you can get a great value with these lower end Buffalo Trace, Barton, Glenmore liquors. Let me tell you, $12.99. I think the handle was like $22.99. It was clearly cheaper per ounce. I just didn't want to deal with so much of it. But now maybe I should have, because it's so good. It's clearly a 95 out of 100. 95 out of 100. This thing can go toe-to-toe with any of the highfalutin, bragged-on bourbons out there. I mean, assuming they're 86 proof, no age statement. Some is probably 4 years. Could be 4 to 6 years. We know it's at least 4. You know, don't say, oh, well, I'll put it up against this barrel proof that was aged 29 years and I paid $300 for it, and it just didn't measure up. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure it didn't. But if you put it up against any comparable product, it's gonna, may not win, but it definitely won't lose, saying in a blind taste test. So yeah, a real winner. I'm glad I stumbled upon it. We were just, you know, checking stuff out over there, me and Jean-Pierre, the Beverage Ramble, and then we went on this nature trail and this National Wildlife Refuge, and he was so glad to get out of there. He was saying, it's spooky in here. We might be a bear or something in here. I said, could be. I said, we're getting deeper in the forest. And he wanted to get out of there. All right, but that's close to Pascagoula on the way to Alabama, that National Wildlife Refuge. We didn't go all the way down the trail. I think we turned back after a while. He was getting, how you say, paranoid. I just love the charge. Oh, yeah, 95 out of 100, 9.5 out of 10, a fabulous product. I make no hesitation to declare that. 12, I think, like I said, like 12.9, might have been 11.99. I'm saying 12.99. I might be overpricing it, but you could shop around and see. I mean, you know, it was 4 years ago. So, les bon temps related. I'm going to end this review by saying, can't go to Barton anymore. They're not doing tours right now. They might resume one day. You can go to Buffalo Trace though. Better get on a waiting list. I went there in 2017. I just walked in, no problem. But apparently now you might have to wait months. Like it's backlog of people trying to go on a tour. Free tour too, and take a brewery, a distillery tour.